Listen, if y'all don't know what Brainrot is, you're a legend. Hey y'all, what's up? We have another problem on our hands. And it's what's going on the algorithm currently. It's called Brainrot. And if you don't know what Brainrot is, you're living under a rock. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. Basically, it's where a person uploads a video with a bunch of colorful audio or visuals and just a bunch of dumb stuff involving the most random shit to try to get attention from kids. These videos can include satisfaction, for example, like cutting kinetic sand or something, or like a hydraulic press. But then some of them are even worse. And that's what we're going to be explaining in this video. And basically, the videos I'm talking about are like the most random like the most random characters that people make up, and they're random with colorful audios and visuals to attract kids' attention. Now, brain rot can be used for a lot of stuff. Brain rot is called that because, well, it's in the name. It rots your brain. It decreases your attention span. It's the main reason for ADHD. Things like TikTok has gained a lot. And I think the beginning of brain rot was around the time the pandemic started, when people were constantly on their phones swiping on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and Snapchat Spotlight. And they found brain rot. And this brain rot is a little bit subjective. Like, for example, if a millennial watches it, or even some Gen Zs, well, they're either not going to get it, or they're just going to hate it, or both. Now, I'm a Zalpha. What this means is I'm a Gen Alpha, but I'm also a Gen Z. Because Gen Alpha either starts in 2010 or 2013. So I'm a Zalpha. Because I was born in 2012. So I'm in the cusp. I'm like the transitioning. Meaning I'm both Gen Alpha and Gen Z at the same time. Which means that while I'm an old Gen Alpha, I'm also a young Gen Z. And when I watch Brainrot, I don't get what's happening at all. For example, there's a meme that's been trending for about a year now. Well, it hasn't been trending for a year, but it's existed for a year. It's literally called, and I'm not making this up, Gadagadi Gadagada Go Chicken Nugget Meme. And it's literally a chicken nugget with like this Roblox face on it. And using AI, it makes it sing this dumb Indian song or whatever. I think I bit my lip a little bit too hard earlier. What the fuck? Anyway, that's not the point. Brain rot is out of control. There's a meme that's been trending for about 2 years now, and it's called, and I'm not making this up, Skibbity Toilet. And if you don't know what this is, it's the most brain rotted series ever, and it's where a man's head, which is obviously CGI, is sticking up from a toilet, and it's singing the most random, completely like caveman enchantment table language, saying skibbity skibbity burr or something. And then there's like a cameraman or a TV man or something. I don't really get the lore, but I will say, if you don't know what skibbity toilet is, you're living under a rock. But I also have to say, you wish you didn't know what skibbity toilet was. Like it's dumbing, like it's literally dumbing the minds of children. What I mean by this is like, it's a word I made up. Like it's dumbing, like it's rotting the minds, like it's making them dumb. Even like Cocomelon, like Cocomelon's like a, apparently it's like There's like a new visual or new clip every 2 seconds. Y'all think that's okay? That's rotting the minds of children. Now, some brain rot isn't as bad as others. The low taper fade meme is kind of brain rot, though. It's a different type of brain rot. It's a little bit more mild on the scale, but it definitely is brain rot. And you can definitely classify it as, well, brain rot. Because it's so repetitive. It's basically like spam, and that's against YouTube's TOS. There's too many videos about the low taper fade meme. It's been trending for about a year. I'm not mad about it, but definitely is random. And this one is a little bit less of a trending meme, and it's like the anti-piracy screen meme. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up on YouTube, but it's so random. It's basically just like a man who looks like a rapper with red eyes and a dark background, and this weird sci-fi music in the background. Not sci-fi, but very weird music. In my opinion. And this meme is still trending after a year. Not the anti-piracy screen meme, another meme. This one is called You Are My Sunshine meme. So basically what this meme is it's literally LeBron James with like a bright background, looking like he's like some kind of angel in the heavens. And then another picture, he looks like a goddamn demon with a insanely demonic smile. And people are making like memes about the solar eclipse because the time when it was at its peak trending was like when the solar eclipse happened, which was almost a year ago, like 10 months ago, almost 11, but that's not the point. Like 10.5 months ago. And then there's brain rot that is more satisfying. This type of brain rot is actually, to my credit, a tiny bit more forgivable because it's not really spam. Well, maybe it is, but it's not nonsensical, right? Like it's satisfying and it gets your brain going. You can rot it if you watch it for too long, but you know what I mean. And it's basically where people will crush or cut kinetic sand or play with magnets or crush things in a hydraulic press. And then there's a thing about the satisfying genre of brain rot that's a little bit less forgivable. See, it's where a TikTok video is playing in the corner or the side or whatever, which is supposed to get the viewer's attention. It's usually like a skit or something else, and these are most common on TikTok. And then the other screen that's playing at the same time as the skit is a Subway Surfers gameplay or a Minecraft parkour gameplay or some shit like that, or some kind of parkour to get the most watch time. That's the goal. Because they're paying attention to both. And that doubles the watch time. If there's 2 clips. Sometimes there'll be like 4 clips. And that'll quadruple the viewer time watch, which will push the channel out on the recommendation. And then this process continues, and more people decide to do it, and they push that until it becomes a trend. And that's what that genre of brain rot is. And they push those videos out on the feed. Now, I'm actually guilty for this a little bit. When I made a video about Radaz, which I deleted because I don't want to put any attention to him, but if you know, you know. Me and him are chill now, but you know. But in the background, I put Minecraft gameplay. So I am guilty of that, but at least it's one clip. Like, at least it's not like 4 clips playing. At least it's not 69,420 clips in one video. Y'all need to slow down, bro. Like this is literally like how is this a trend? Like this is the dumbest trend I've ever seen. Just Brainrot in general, like and like queso memes. Like that one's a little bit more forgivable, but like still like it's repetitive kind of. He could use Saturn's rings as a hula hoop. 7 deadly chins or something, which is literally things people said in donations on one of Queso's live stream, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. And another one is the Trollge edit Brazilian funk, and it's basically like a clip of something moment before disaster. Ronaldo is the goat. Moment before Sigma. Moment after cringe. It's these type of videos, and then there's the Trollge face at the bottom, making some weird demonic goofy ass face, like, or they'll put like skulls, like probably relating to the skull emoji. These videos make no sense. It's supposed to attract attention from like 8-year-old children, bro. When I was a kid, okay? This is everything. Well, actually, you know, I'm gonna make that's gonna be a separate video, but I'll explain a little bit in this video. I had crushes on cartoon characters. The satisfaction wasn't hydraulic presses and a video playing, where it's like a skit. It was watching like the raindrops on the window, if you know, you know. Things that I wondered was why the moon was following my car, etc. I thought chocolate milk came from brown cows. That's the craziest one. But I was innocent back then. I didn't know. Now, what are we even doing anymore? A mother or father, maybe a mother, maybe a father, I don't know, hands a 6-month-old an iPad, and they watch videos like these, and it ruins their entire childhood. Maybe their life. I don't know yet, because this genre is so new. I don't know if they could grow up to be a 45-year-old counselor, businessman, or mayor, or whatever, saying, um, or like, you don't know if one of them, like, if, like, the president of the 2070s or 2080s is probably a Gen Beta right now, or Gen Alpha. And right now, at the time I am saying this, the future president of the 2070s or 80s is probably watching Skibbity Toilet or satisfying gameplay right now. And who knows when like who knows like when they become the actual president, they're probably like, let's make this country great again, is going to turn into let's make this phantom tax skibbity again. That's going to be the new motto of the country. And it's going to be crazy. And I'll be dead. Well, actually, no. Because I was born in 2012. And that's in the 70s. So I'll be about 60. And they'll be like, why? Why did you have to betray me like this? New generation? If you don't know, we're in Gen Beta right now. The time I'm recording this, it is 2025. February 23rd. It's almost March 2025, but that's not the point. Gen Beta is from 2025 all the way up until 2039. 2039. For another 14 years, we're going to be in Gen Beta. 14 years of suffering through brain rot. And I get it, like, my generation, maybe a little bit before, maybe a little bit after, grew up with Nyan Cat or stuff like that, which is mild brain rot, but it definitely isn't catching your attention the same way. Or stuff like that. Now we got 4 month olds going to Sephora because they begged their mom or dad. Now we're watching Phantom Tax, Baby Grunk, Skibbity Toilet, Low Taper Fade, Thick of It bullshit. But like, what are we doing anymore? And like my like my cheese moldy, bro. My cheese drippy, bro. Like that. Like, what is brain rot, and why does it exist? Well, turns out I already told you, but you didn't notice because y'all watching right now are probably brain rotted. And with attention deficit hyperactive disorder (ADHD) caused by brain rot, you don't know shit. And I have ADHD, but it's not because of brain rot. Well, maybe it is partly, so I can take the blame. But it definitely isn't as bad as the little kids. But you know what I mean? Like ADHD, like attention deficit hyperactive disorder. You probably don't even know what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. You probably don't even remember because this video is a 16-minute video. If you found this in your recommendation feed, you're probably not even watching right now. You probably scrolled past. Because you don't feel like watching a near 20-minute video because your attention span is shit. That's the painful truth of Gen Beta. Your attention time is shit. The most you can watch is about 3 milliseconds of a video before you start falling asleep, going into deep sleep, so sleep that you most likely will develop sleep paralysis and crazy vivid dreams within 3 milliseconds of watching the video because you're that brain rotted. And the only way you can continue watching a video is if there's Subway Surfer gameplay, Minecraft parkour, along with the skit in the middle of a video with terrible quality, and yet you still continue to watch it for the next 35 hours of the video. And yet you can't watch 3 milliseconds of an actual meaningful video that might actually change your perception on life and actually might make your childhood good. Like, I have a little cousin Wolf. I have a little brother Miles. Wolf is 7. Miles is almost 3. So he's 2. Oh my god. You know what I mean. Miles is brain rotted. Well, not really. I mean, technically. I mean, he watches Blippi. Miss Rachel. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is that, if you made it this far, let me know in the comments. Is that Brainrot? I don't know. But I'm gonna try to keep their childhood as great as mine and as great as Gen Z, Millennial, Gen X, Boomer, generation, or whatever. So not teaching them to be strong or big muscular or alpha. You should be doing this to be alpha. No, no. I just don't want brain rot in this. I don't want them to be watching YouTube, and then, oh, this is boring. Skip. What type of frame me? This is interesting. Subway Surfer gameplay. Oh, this is even more interesting than I'm watching for the next 4 days. I want my children when I become a parent. I want my children to become better. I want my children to not. And if they're gonna get ADHD, I don't want it to be because of brain rot. Like, that's not how I want to raise my kids when I'm older. That's just the case, man. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. If you want to see more videos, check my channel. I'm posting a lot more full videos now, and I'll try to post more in the future. Anyway, that's just about it, and peace out, y'all. Peace.